Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Black Girl Minimalism. I almost said something else. But we're doing a read for today is September 23rd. It is the first official day of Libra season. So we're moving into the new movement, new energy, new horizons. We just we're outside. It's a little windy. It's not as hot, and we're in the shade. So it kind of moves to the essence of what we're moving towards, a little laid back energy. So I'm hoping that comes through in the read. We're going to utilize the Neoteric guidebook deck and see what comes forward for us. So the first thing that comes up, we're going to do a spread of 12. The first thing that comes up is Three of Cups, and I see this as a gathering of friends. The moon or the sun, actually the sun is in the corner, and I see them like having a picnic and like kind of dressed in their own particular vibe that's different, but you see that togetherness that's portrayed in this particular artistry. So friendship, community, gathering, celebration, group events, social events. So you're getting together in a space where you get to come together with your group, or who you consider to be your group, and that's going to be significant of the energy that's coming forward. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful day. What?
That door just opened.
Oh, by itself. Maybe it's the wind or not. I don't know. Okay, let's make clear of the energy that's coming up. Okay. So what just popped up is Seven of Pentacles. This has to do with our finances, but seven, I see that as harvesting or taking need to harvest. She has the watering pitcher in hand, so she's watering her harvest. I see that as nurturing it, taking inventory of it. Harvest, rewards, results, growth, progress, perseverance, patience, and planning. Me and Babe were sitting out here, and we just met a gentleman that happened to be a MMA fighter. So he transitioned from boxing and now MMA. And what caught my eye was his outfit was killer, but it was associated with his fighting group. And then he began to talk about him volunteering and speaking to our younger generation and what they can be doing, the skills that they can be putting forward for their own dreams and vision that they have for their future. And I think that's so important to be able to do, because for our generations that are below us moving forward, they need to hear stories from us to be able to know what can be achieved, good and bad, right? The real. And we talked about that, how we're giving those stories, let it be its authentic portrayal of what's happening for us. So he talked with us for a moment, we exchanged social, so I thought that the interaction was very innocent in that regard. The next thing that we have coming up is the Nine of Cups. This has to do with wishes coming true, contentment, satisfaction, success, achievements, recognition, pleasure. So you're moving into a space where you're feeling very comfortable. Sis has her fur on, she's cozy, she's sitting on her, it's not really her throne, but she's sitting in a chair that seems very cozy. It gives old money, like great granny energy, like, and she has her little glasses on. It kind of reminds me of Chloe glasses, the shape of it. And she just has all her trophies behind her, but she's holding this one particular trophy in hand. It looks like it's a W on the trophy, but I'm not sure. Maybe W for wins, you know? So we're going to move forward to see what comes up. I'm also wearing my first birthday gift, the banana leaf from my mommy-in-law. I opened it last night. I'm coming into my season, so I'm really excited, and was excited about why I received the gift. The gift was given to me and chosen from a company in New Orleans, Mignon Faget, which is a small business company, and it has a background of lineage as it pertains to cultural, ancestral, and New Orleans culture. You know, that's like a mixing pot of French, Creole, and everything that's has to do with that deep rooted ancestral being. So I was really, grateful for this gift, and it's my first gift that I opened thus far, and it's from my mommy-in-law. And so I'm very appreciative to be thought of in this way, because I thought the lineage gift was very important. as we're talking about old money, that's it's very fitting. And we talked about the seven pentacles, which has to do with your money and nurturing it. So I think we're being guided in that way of creating a lineage that's going to take care of not only yourself but others. Okay. All right, the next thing that comes up, the Empress. Okay, we got this all week. So the Empress in this particular deck, she's sitting outside in a park. The ducks are in the pond. She's having a cup of coffee. You guys know I'm at a coffee shop right now. She's having a cup of coffee, and it's a heart rock. I never noticed that before, and it has the key on it. So maybe you receive it, you have a key to your heart, and it's very solid because the rocks are solid, so it's very solid that where you feel in your heart space right now. And she has a belly, so I see this as birthing something, and she has a cityscape behind her with the trees, so she's kind of like in that feminine vibe, and just like soaking up what is outside, right? So being outside might be significant. Having a seat outside might be significant as well. The next thing that comes up is the Hangman. This has to do with sacrificing, and sacrifice is not always bad. It could be sacrificing for the betterment of something. So waiting, uncertainty, lack of direction. I don't see so much lack of direction, but I see waiting. So maybe a time has to pass. Perspective and contemplation. She has her yellow boots on. And the crown, even though she's upside down, she has her crown on. So I see it like vibrating energy moving forward. We have the World card. Look at it. It's so good. So the World card, you have your guardianship around you, the lion, you have the eagle, and then this person that is like green hair. They're all in harmony for what world turn as the world turns. So I see, okay, completion, achievement, fulfillment, sense of belonging, wholeness, and harmony. I just said harmony. Okay, the next thing that has to come up is the Five of Swords. This has to do with bullying, intimidation, conflict, hostility, and stress. So you're leaving, okay, being that this came out after the World card, this might have been what you're leaving behind, because the Hangman had to do with contemplation. And we'll see what comes out next. So what comes out, it's a lot. Ooh, the Page of Cups. Page of Cups, she's holding the fish in her bowl. The fish has to do with manifestation. Idealism, sensitivity, dreams, naivete, innocence, inner child, head in the clouds. So you're innocently walking into something. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, which has to do with change. And I see that coincided with the World card. You have the Three of Swords, which has to do with upset, trauma, tears, grief, and sorrow. We are in a new moon, which we will be kind of reflecting on things that we have faced prior to. And this is the real reality of life. You come from places that might have hindered you, but then you also move in a place that moving forward. Okay, so moving forward, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which has to do with rewarded efforts, success, achievement, independence, leisure, material security, self-sufficiency. And I don't believe I pulled this card in a while. I'm not from this deck. And we have the lavender field behind her. She's sitting in a lavender field with a basket in hand. So Nine of Pentacles. And then the Three of Wands has to do with momentum, confidence, expansion, growth, foresight, and looking ahead, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 cards, right? And what's facing up is this. It is the Two of Cups. It's a union, a partnership, attraction, connection, close bonds, joining forces, and mutual respect. The union is equally yoked. That's how I see it, because the snakes are intertwined. So I see it as evenly yoked, and it's no gender, because these two people, it doesn't appear as genderless. So you could take it as it applies to you, but I feel like this is a partnership that's has mutual respect. So I hope that you guys receive this message. I will see you tomorrow. I love you so much. Bye.